So you're thinking about moving to South Louisiana and you've got your eye on Madisonville. Well, today in this video, I'm going to be giving you guys a bird's eye view of the city of Madisonville so that you can see it for yourself. We're going to be looking at the best restaurants, things to do, grocery stores, everything you need to know really about Madisonville we cover in this video. So without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know anything and everything about living in South Louisiana, the good and the bad things, you're going to want to make sure you subscribe and tap that notification bell as well so that you can be the first to learn about the current real estate market here in South Louisiana. And if we haven't met before, I'm Carson. My fiance Natalie and I are real estate agents here in Madisonville, Louisiana with Weicker Realtors Leisure Properties. And we love helping people every day just like you with the process of buying and selling real estate. So if you're looking to make a move, whether it's in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, whatever it happens to be, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call with us. We've got your back with a smooth move to South Louisiana. All right, jumping right into our Google Maps here, guys. I'm going to show you where we are first in relation to New Orleans and Baton Rouge. I've got all these hearts everywhere. Let me get rid of these hearts real quick for you guys so you can actually see where you are. So New Orleans, of course, is right here. Baton Rouge is over here, okay? Covington, Mandeville, and Madisonville are all in this little Illuminati triangle right here. That's what I consider the North Shore, but really the North Shore also does have Lacombe and Slidell and Abita Springs, which is up here somewhere as well. So anyways, guys, let's go ahead and get right into Madisonville. I'm going to show you some of my favorite things about Madisonville. I'm going to show you a couple pictures first. Madisonville has this gorgeous, gorgeous riverfront, and that's kind of what it's really known for, really. There's all these mansions on the other side of the riverfront from, if you're in, say, Abita Springs, there they are right here. That makes for a wonderful picture, probably the thumbnail of this video, in fact. But yeah, Madisonville has this Tchefuncte River running through it right here. Tchefuncte River that leads out into, guess what, Lake Pontchartrain. So you can say you have a waterfront property in Madisonville, you can actually take your boat or your canoe or whatever it is right out here to Lake Pontchartrain, where you can do more jet skiing, boating, tubing, etc. So we have river/lake life in Madisonville, which is great. So we're kind of, Louisiana people are known for outdoorsy things. But yeah, so get used to it. So first, let's start off with some of the best restaurants, okay? This is my, I say this in like every video, but this is my favorite restaurant, just so happens to be in Madisonville. It's called Keith Young's Steakhouse. You might have guessed it, they do have steak. But guys, this is literally, I say this a lot, but it is literally the best steak. And I don't get paid to say anything like that. I'm not sponsored, not a big enough channel, but they should be paying me. Keith Young's is the best restaurant in Louisiana. Haven't been to all of them, but I just know it is. Kind of fine dining. They've got the dim lighting. But yeah, I'll get me a nice juicy ribeye. Natalie and I usually share a ribeye. Get some sweet potatoes, some grilled shrimp, and a bottle of wine is what we take care of over there at Keith Young's. So next, let's go down to the actual riverfront. I think Google Maps has this thing now where you can see the street view. Oh, look at that. You just click on it and then you get the street view. So this is the riverfront, right? I spent a lot of time at the riverfront. There's these benches, but what I'll do is I'll just sit right here on the edge. This is Tchefuncte's right here. This is a nice restaurant that I'll show you. I'll pull this one up for you. It says Friends, but permanently closed because they changed it to Tchefuncte's. I'm surprised that they have to have this on the map. Yeah, I knew it was on the map. So yeah, Tchefuncte's is what used to be Friends. So Tchefuncte's is a pretty nice restaurant, okay? Trying to compete with Keith Young's for steak. Not really. They're not even a steakhouse, but they're more brunch, lunch, and dinner. They're open most hours of the day. But yeah, pretty nice restaurant. A little more pricey than some of the other restaurants I'm going to show you, but it's on the river right there, so you get a really nice view. I know a lot of people who like to go to Tchefuncte's, but So farther down the way, we've got Abita Roasting Company. Abita Roasting Company is a local coffee shop slash cafe. They've got breakfast, they've got lunch and dinner, and they have, of course, coffee. Let me see if I've got some good photos of their food. So that's what is that, a Eggs Benedict? Is that what they call that? I don't know, but again, the Riverfront is absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, there's some of their coffee, and that's what the inside looks like. Little cozy cafe area. Empataco is on the other side of Highway 22, right here, and this is my favorite Mexican restaurant in Madisonville. It's really one of the only Mexican restaurants in Madisonville, but the people are super nice, and I don't know what it is about their food, but some Mexican restaurants I'll leave feeling not very good. I'm not talking about like upset stomach or anything, but I just feel kind of off, kind of in a daze or whatever, like that post-lunch crash. But I don't get it from Empataco. I feel amazing and energized after Empataco. So whatever they're doing with their food, they're doing it the right way. So I'd highly recommend Empataco. And same on the same side of Highway 22, we've got Morton's, which is, in my opinion, the best seafood restaurant in Madisonville, guys. Really nice gumbo. That's my favorite thing they got on the menu. Second to, or before oysters. Oysters would be my second option if I'm going to eat at Morton's. But really good oysters. I don't know if you guys, wherever you're coming from, if you eat oysters or if you ever would, but oysters are delicious. Just give them a shot. I actually didn't like them until like last year, and I decided I liked them. So that's pretty much all I have, I believe, for restaurants, other than Impastato, which is over here. Impastato is your closest Italian restaurant to downtown Madisonville. So pretty good food, I would say. I've been there once a while back, but oh my goodness, what is that? But I know they have good food. Like, they even get rainbows over their building. All right, so I showed you the restaurants. I guess I did want to tell you how far away you are from New Orleans. So if you don't know, if you're in Madisonville or Mandeville, what you're going to do is you're going to take the causeway, which used to be the longest bridge in the entire world until China had to outdo us, of course. But it's going to be about a 45-minute drive across. It's going to take you about 45 minutes to an hour to get to the Central Business District or the French Quarter over here in New Orleans, and the airport over here is going to take you about the same distance, about 50 minutes to an hour. If you got traffic, it might take a little bit longer. That's what you can expect for any of you who are traveling by plane frequently, or if you're going to plan on working in the CBD, expect 45 minutes to an hour drive from the town of Madisonville. Okay, so we talked about the restaurants, right? What else do we have? Do we have any parks? Well, we've got one here, the Fairview Riverside State Park. I'll let you see some of the pictures here. Kind of swampy, I would say. Madisonville isn't necessarily the swampiest place we've got, but we've got some swampy areas, as you can see. And if you're wondering, look, Swamp Trail. If you're wondering if there's alligators, there is alligators, but I have seen maybe 2 alligators in my entire life. That might be uncommon. Maybe people have seen more alligators than I have, more frequently, but alligators are vicious animals. They'll steal your kid and eat them alive. That's why they give you the warning before you jump in the Chafuncta River or you jump into Lake Pontchartrain. There's alligators, okay? You just got to be careful. Keep a lookout for the alligators. Okay, anyways, that was Fairview Riverside State Park. We also have Madisonville Park right here. And every year there is a wooden boat festival in Madisonville, which is what it sounds like. It is a festival for wooden boats. These aren't really good pictures, but it's a nice park. They've got a playground for kids, etc. They also have ducks as you can see. If you go a little farther down, you're going to run into the St. Tammany Parish Library, or the Madisonville branch at least. Not too much to show you there. It's a library. And then we've got, lastly, the Maritime Museum, which is, if you are interested in learning more about Louisiana and Madisonville history, that's where you are going to want to go. So yeah, that's what I've got for you pretty much as far as the things to do in restaurants in Madisonville. Piggly Wiggly is like the grocery store in Madisonville, because there's also Covington and Mandeville Target, which is over here. You're going to take 21. If you're, say, in downtown Madisonville, which is pretty expensive, but if you're in downtown Madisonville and you took 21 down here, Sam's Club is right here, but before Sam's Club is Target's right here. This is a big strip mall. Let me do my trick here and see if I can, yeah, that's so cool. I never knew that you could do this, but yeah, this is the strip mall. There's Chuck E. Cheese at the end, Bath and Body Works. You've got your Belk. On the other side, you've got World Market. Actually, that's not World Market anymore. That's an Ochsner building. That's Target right there. And then if you keep going down, there's JCPenney's. JCPenney's is right here. Hibbett Sports, Best Buy. And then on the other side of Best Buy is the movie theater. So what I was trying to say is you're only 10 minutes max from all those places. Let's see what it really is. Let's do a Beta Roasting Company, which is downtown Madisonville, it's gonna be 8 minutes. So yeah, 10 minutes max, okay? We do have a Sam's Club. We don't have a Costco yet on the North Shore. We've got one on the South Shore. But yeah, we also have a Winn-Dixie down here. Winn-Dixie is right here for you guys. And 21 has a ton of strip malls, you know, no shortage of shopping and eating. Hopefully, you know a little bit more about Madisonville. I've covered the best restaurants. I've covered the things to do. I've covered how close you are to Mandeville, Covington, New Orleans. So hopefully you know a little bit more about Madisonville. But anyways, that's pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to get your free copy of the Moving to South Louisiana guide. I've got it linked in the description and in the pinned comments below. It's going to teach you everything you need to know about South Louisiana, so you know exactly what you're getting into before you make your move here. And if you're looking to make your move in the next 9 days or the next 90 days, whatever that happens to be, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, or schedule a Zoom call with us, because we've got your back with a smooth move. And other than that, hope to show you around town.